Time now for Media Watch. We're joined by Shona Bhattacharya here in the studio. Shona's got news of a new smartphone app, which she's going to tell us all about now. What is it?
Well, it's the Shazam for U.S. political ads. So you've heard of that app, right, that tells you the name of the artist and the song of whatever is playing on the radio. Well, AdHoc tells TV viewers who paid for whatever political ad is running on air. There's actually another app out there that does the same thing called Super PAC app. But apparently, if you have the app open when a political ad airs, it'll give you a blurb on the ad, information about how the Super PAC, how much money the Super PAC has that paid for it, how much it's spent, and how much of what it's spent has gone to attack the other side.
Well, no wonder the viewer is putting her thumb up, because it's good to be informed, isn't it?
It's good to be informed. Now, the other app I told you about, the Super PAC app, actually lets you rate the ads, so love, fair, fishy, or fail. But the writers over at the Huffington Post say it's too bad the app doesn't tell you the individuals that are funding the Super PAC. Now, remember, that's in line with the U.S. Supreme Court ruling of 2010 that makes political groups name themselves on an ad, but it doesn't carry the names of the people who fund that ad behind it as well.
The clearer it is, obviously, the better it would be, I suppose. So obviously, this is the name of clarity, so it's got to be good. But, of course, these things can't predict the winner, can they?
No.
It moves us to our next story.
That's unfortunate. And it does move on to our next story. Can money buy everything?
Well, it depends what you're looking for in life.
What about soccer games or
well, you don't want to buy the result of
games?
a football game.
Not the result.
Or a football game of any denomination.
But could you actually buy the best players in the world, put them all on one field, and win?
I think there's something called team spirit that interferes with this equation, isn't it?
It's all about ego, or is that what you're saying?
I think it is, yeah.
Well, Qatar tried that, right? It bought the Paris Saint-Germain, which is PSG, it's a
massive
Parisian
investment.
Soccer club. Spent a grand total of 150 million euros just in transfers, so that's 70% of the French league's transfer spending, so it's huge. Yeah. But the very rich PSG, still hasn't won a single of its 3 games in the season so far. So the Huffington Post once again asks, is it serious, doctor? Look at this, Ibrahimovic. His long hair. The Parisian club hasn't played this poorly in the last 20 seasons. And Twitter, of course, is full of sarcastic fans. But this tweet caught my eye. It says the PSG has hit rock bottom, but it keeps on digging, and maybe its leaders will find more oil to fund new adventures.
What I find strange is that the fans boo, and I always find that that's the cardinal sin for football fans if they boo their own team. That's what they do at the Parc des Princes if they don't play well. So I think you get the team you deserve by your behaviour. And maybe that's coming back to them. Maybe. Anyway, you mentioned gas.
Yeah. But Qatar doesn't actually have any gas.
The Qataris don't have, they don't have gas.
No, they do.
Have gas.
They have gas, but they don't have oil.
Okay.
Right. Well, anyway, maybe they have another source of revenue, which is luxury.
Maybe.
Because Qatar, the Arab Emirate, has given birth to this new luxury brand called Quela. That's Q-E-L-A. And watch out, Chanel, Versace, and Ralph Lauren. So those other luxury brands are actually shaking in their boots right now because Qatar has a virtually unlimited amount of money. So that begs the question, can money buy taste? I don't know. So apparently a commercial real estate specialist has confirmed that the group is looking for space in New York and in Paris. Quela should be up and running by 2013. And if you're an excellent seamstress and looking for a job,
evidently I might be.
They're hiring on the internet. Quela's actually been around since 2009 as a registered trademark, but now it's expanded to sell more goods, like sunglasses, like clothes, like shoes, even binoculars.
Oh, so they do basically a whole range of different things. They're involved in everything. Fingers in all the pies, as it were.
Maybe. But Qatar actually already has a foot in the luxury market. So this is not a new completely, because they've already got 1.03% of LVMH in France. But does it have what it takes, again, to create a luxury brand, you know, with all that comes with it? Now, this Twitter user does not think so. She's doubtful the name will work. Moi means I'm not really sure. And the response, another user has replied that the logo doesn't look good either. So, but you never know. You know, Qatar says it'll start opening stores at home before it launches overseas, and every brand has started off as an unknown newcomer.
And I predict Paris Saint-Germain will win soon. Shona, thank you very much indeed. Shona with Media Watch.